right, guys, let's do some reveals. This will be the reveals for Attack on Titan Set 2, Origins of Power. And this is going to be a great set. Really excited coming off the heels of Set 1. I'm super excited today because all of the reveals that I have are on Chaos, which means that they will all work with my 1, 2, or 3 chromes. So anyways, not to flex, but I am excited because the last reveals were on air, which do not work with this, which is ironic because almost all the other, if not all the other Ochakos have air symbols. So anyways, back to Chaos because that is what this is going to be. First off, we have Reflecting on Choices, something I do often. Response, and that's going to be the new commit symbol. So response commit. After you add 1 or more cards to your momentum, add the top card of your deck to your momentum. This would be Savage on air, but also we'll find some good uses for it on Chaos. Obviously, Ochako uses momentum in a lot of great ways, so this is actually going to be a great addition to really any Ochako deck or any deck on Chaos that really utilizes momentum. Ready to battle. And by the way, this is my first look as well, so apologize if there's any stuttering. Response, again, the commit symbol, so response commit. After you make a check, that check gets +2, only playable if you have at least 1 momentum. I really, really like this, because I really liked, let me go ahead and pull it. My infamous Ochako 2 on death. So that +2 speed, as well as the check to get +2 is very interesting. So, can't exactly do what I want with Ochako 2, but very interesting between the last card and this card. I can kind of get a little bit of both, which is nice. So, that one will absolutely be going to, my Ochako on Chaos deck. Deadlock Enhance. Your next check gets +1. I don't really end up in that situation a lot where the other person's in deadlock, but, maybe again with some of the newer sets, that might be a bigger possibility. So anyways, this one definitely going to have a play set in my deck. It's not a unique, so I can have 4. And passing on. We're moving on to passing on. 1/5. Loving that. I love my 1/5s, where I can, really not spend a lot, but if it does end up on the other end of the check, that I get the 5. Anyways, enhance, sacrifice 1 foundation. Never have a problem doing that. Sacrifice 1 foundation, mill 1. If the card milled this way is a foundation, this attack gets +1 speed. If it's an attack, it gets +1 damage. I really like the fact that either or, whether it's an attack or a foundation, you get some sort of enhance or boost. I know some were, if it's an attack, you get this, but if it's not, then nothing happens. So love the fact that this is a 1/5, and no matter what you end up checking, you either get a +1 speed or a +1 damage. Not major improvements or enhancements, but nonetheless, wouldn't be bad to have a playset. I think I mentioned in my last unboxing videos, I do not have a lot of low checks. And so this 3 low check also would be decent. Maybe not so much the 3, but the low part for sure. Moving on. Is it Sasquatch? What's going on here? All right. Long range support. Response. Once per turn, after an attack deals damage to a character, draw 1 card and discard 1 card. Interesting. Once per turn, after an attack deals damage to a character, as opposed to, well, anyways, draw 1 card and discard 1 card. You know what? This is kind of nice. It's not as good as Latent Skill, which is, discard 2, and then you get to draw 2. But, again, 2/5 in a low block. I'm going to add 4 of these. In fact, I'm going to use these to build my Chaos deck. I actually haven't started on that. So, people have been giving me a lot of crap lately about not building a deck that's standard. I've been playing standard plus set 1, which is basically, me refusing to grow up. So I will grow up. I will finally start adding these to my Chaos deck. And then you guys will finally be able to see either 1, 2, or 3 Ochako Chrome. Anyways, had to get that last part in. I think this last reveal is going to be the nicest card look-wise. Yes, sirree. Ultra rare. Fight for Truth. I love the artwork. By the way, green and I'm a big fan of like watermelon and green apple. So that's immediately what comes to thought visually. Fight for Truth. 2/5 again, mid block, but 2/5 better for me. Mid block, don't really mind. Response flip. At the start of the end phase, mill 3, add 1 card milled in this way to your hand. Not sure I will use that so much. Flip at the start of your combat phase, add 1 card from your discard pile. Now, depending on, so Chaco is a 7-hander on Chaos. So I don't really need this one. I don't think this one will get added to the Chaos deck. Beautiful looking card. Obviously this is the most stunning of all the cards that we're revealing today. So get a good look at it. It would work with the Ochakos, the Chromes, but this one, honestly, I don't know yet if it has a place in my deck, but I probably really need to brush up on some of the new stuff that's happening with AOT just to really make that decision. But again, a lot of these cards I will be able to use. I can tell you for a fact, this is getting a full play set. This is getting a full play set. This is getting a full play set. And this is definitely getting a full play set on my Ochako on Chaos deck. And again, last little look. Yeah, these are great. So UVS, thank you for making cards that will actually really help tune up, not attune, but tune up the non-existent Chaos deck that I have right now, working off my Ochako Chrome Rares. Anyways, thank you again for the opportunity to reveal these cards. Very much looking forward to the upcoming set. We actually have a picture of it right there. Look at that, right next to the heart. So anyways, you guys are going to love it. And we'll see you guys soon.